Welcome back to Two Brokies.
You're here with
Jenna, CORTIS.
and Kevin Sullivan.
And we're just going to jump right into it with the story that you didn't finish telling us last week.
Yeah, so a bit of a teaser. Okay, so I want to paint a tableau, right? This is, God, I was a baby. This is 15 years ago, okay? Still to this day, though, definitely on my top 5 worst. So I am a teacher. I'm at a football game for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I meet this man. This is pre-coming out. Pre-com. And I meet this man. We are chatting. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, he's so hot. Like, this is amazing. I go home, forget about it. And then I go out that weekend with my friends. I get like blackout drunk. Okay. I don't really remember that much about it. I'm more of a browner outer. So I remember a few things here or there, but whatever. Go back home. I'm 22. Life's good. I get a text. It's like, hey, it was so great meeting you last week. I immediately think of the guy at the football game, right? I'm like, yeah, it was. That was amazing, right? So good. So much cap. So I get ready for this date. We plan a date. He's going to come pick me up. The time comes. I'm ready. I mean, I'm 22. I've got my little clutch.
You didn't confirm that it is this person.
My brain put 1 and 2 together, and I said, you see what happened. The guy who pulls up, I've never seen that man before in my life. I say, I'm so sorry. I was expecting someone else. I don't know who you are. And he says, oh, we met that night that I was browning out. And I gave him my number, right? I've been texting with him all week thinking he's this other guy. So I'm like, oh. He's like, do you still want to go on the date?
And were you attracted to this man?
No. There's a lot going on here with systems of power at play.
Mm-hmm.
I was Midwestern. I felt like my existence was already apologetic. Do you know what I mean? So he was like, do you still want to go? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Jenna, do you have any more questions before I continue?
He was in his vehicle or he got out of his car?
Got out of his car.
What was the car?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I can think very, like...
I feel like it was an ice cream truck, but like hasn't been in service in a while.
Okay, so we get in and he starts racing down like Lakeshore Drive to the other side of Chicago, okay? Racing. He's driving really fast and I'm a little uncomfortable. And then I look in the back seat and I see there's a cooler. And I'm like, uh-oh, it's organ harvesting time.
Did you know where you were going?
We were going to this like Middle Eastern restaurant on the other side of town. And we got there. He was very loserish. I don't know how to say it nice. He like everything he said was like slightly wrong. You know what I mean? And I was sort of like, And he was driving fast. And I was like, okay. Because my dad is always telling me like, look for signs. You know, my dad's been training me since I was 5 years old to get out of situations like this.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, he's driving too fast for me to barrel roll out of the car, but I got to get out of this situation, right? So we go to this restaurant. It's BYOB, which is why he brought the cooler.
Oh, okay.
It is filled to the max with beer. Like, I'm like, how much beer is this guy drinking at this first date?
He's like, grab the other side of that, and then you guys like lug in a cooler.
Literally. He's like, do you want to take in some beers? It's BYOB. And I was like, what? I was like so off put. So we go in. He starts talking about my thighs. You know, I get it. He starts talking about my thighs, and I'm like, he buys me a sandwich. The conversation's bad. He's licking his lips, looking at me. And all of a sudden I was like, okay, the cooler is blocking him into this booth that we're in. We did carry the cooler in. I don't know how to tell you, Brokies. Okay, I was 22.
Wait, how old was he?
Probably 40, to be honest. I think I was 22, and I think he was 40. Or he was a Midwest rough 29. So we
Never seen sunblock a day in his life.
Yeah, we go in and we're chatting and it's horrible. And I'm like starting to do what I call my Mark CORTIS calculations of how I'm going to get out of this situation. So I'm like, okay, he's kind of like clunked into the booth by the cooler. I have my fresh sandwich in front of me and you know how I feel about sandwiches, right? Yeah. So this was tough. This was a tough call.
You said, is my life worth that sandwich?
Is my life worth that sandwich? And I said,
What kind of sandwich?
Oh, some sort of just falafel, like there's some sort of, oh yeah, God.
Doesn't remember the car, you remember the sandwich. It's like, you remember to a T.
So I look at him and I go, I gotta go, I'm going. And I pick up my purse and I just run. And I flee the restaurant. because the thighs was getting disrespectful.
You didn't even eat the sandwich?
Didn't
Not
even
even a bite?
grab it. Didn't even fucking grab it. I had to go. It was for my life. So I say, I gotta go.
I would have taken a bite.
He chases me out of the restaurant, jumps over the cooler, chases me out of the restaurant. See what I mean? It's not as funny, right? And then I get outside and I see that the train is like pulling up to leave. I run faster than I've ever run in my fucking life. I hop on the train and he's standing outside the restaurant looking at me going, ah, blah, blah. I don't know what he was saying. I was long gone. Later that night, I go out with my friends. I call them. I'm like,
what do you mean later that night? Where'd the train let off? Was it like a subway?
No, it took me all the way home, back to the south side. So like an hour.
You caught the right train?
Yeah. Lucky. She's lucky, folks.
I'm surprised you're like, oh, it was the western train. I ended up in fucking Montana.
I text my friends. I say, hey, I almost got murked. Do you guys want to go? You guys want to go out? I need to meet. I need to have a drink. I need you to meet me
not
up.
be at home because he knows where you live.
He knows where I live. So we're going out around like where I live, like in one of the bars down there.
No, he showed up.
He showed up.
Yeah.
He's circling around, eyeing me.
I'm going to throw up.
I know. I was like, sir. So we left that bar. I didn't speak to him, obviously. He did not have the cooler. So you got to ask. Was it in the car? Was it at the restaurant? My organs were not in it, though. And for that, I was happy. So.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So I went home that night and I thought, you know what? Maybe we do a FaceTime before. We didn't have that yet. But I was like, maybe we send a picture. Maybe we.
He shows up to the restaurant. He's like, your wallet. That's why I was chasing you. And you're like, oh, my bad. I like to jump the train.
I literally have never run faster in my life. So that was one.
Was the train already in motion?
Yeah.
Or you like...
Oh, no, okay.
You stepped in and it closed.
I saw it pulling up. I stepped in, it closed, it was off.
Okay.
And he did not make it onto the train. He was still by the restaurant, but he chased me out.
I thought it was like old Western where you like jump onto the ladder in the back.
It was that vibe, but a little more modernized. Not too modern, 2010s, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so that's just being a girl, you know? That's just girly things. You've heard of girl dinner.
You almost were. I guess I have not a similar story, but maybe I almost got murdered probably a few times.
Yeah.
One of them, I was in London and I was pretty much at a blackout, and my sister and I had just gotten into kind of like an argument or something. And we like, I thought they had left, like her and my other sister had like left the bar.
Because they were mad at you.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Why am I like, tell me about what London blackout Kevin was.
Yeah, we're just like blowing off steam, getting wasted at a bar. It was a gay bar. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go wild. And I was getting in this cab with some random dude about to leave. My phone was dead. Like,
Dead, bricked.
I had no idea. We were leaving the next day. I had no idea where the hotel was. And as I'm getting into this like cab, I feel an arm and it's my sister, my older sister. And she goes, where do you think you're going? And I was like, oh, you're still here? And she goes, I was watching you from the other side of the street. I was like, sick. Smart.
That's
smart.
So sweet,
I know.
though.
And so I was like, she goes, your phone's dead. You don't know where the hotel. I was like, all good points. I'm just going to go home with this guy. He'll get me back. Whatever. And she's like, oh, you're really? Where's he live? And I was like, where? And he's like, come on. And I was like, oh. Like.
And just like that, you realized.
Just like that. I was like, oh. That was a little, he was like a little.
It was a little too getaway car.
Too aggressive. Yeah. And I was like, and also like, I'm sorry, now you want me? Now I don't want you.
Classic Aquarius.
So then I get out and I was like, you're right. So then we're talking to these other people, just like outside the bars, and everyone's smoking cigarettes, whatever. And he is circling. And he just keeps doing this. And he's like,
oh, God, thank God you didn't go home with that guy.
Oh, my God.
You're almost like a skin suit.
Literally.
Yikes.
And then like at one point he was like, so are you coming with me or what? And my sister was like, get away. And I was like, thanks for saving my life.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank God for those Sullivan sisters.
I know. I would be dead.
Wow. Well.
All right, what's the next question?
You know how we were like, you're not behind in life. I'm like,
yeah, if you guys
what have I been doing?
If you guys weren't all married with kids, you could be fucking jumping trains trying to get away from people.
You ever escaped from a man you hardly recognize? You haven't lived. No, just kidding. Don't do that. It's not funny.
The case of WeHo, where everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The next category of questions. Rough transition.
That's okay. We don't need transitions.
You're right. money and lifestyle.
Okay.
And also, I made these categories, by the way. These are the questions submitted to us, and I've put them into categories.
Great.
This is kind of a good one. This is kind of interesting. How do you budget for joy, like nights out, dating, or even treats when money is tight? So this is a budget money question.
I'm the wrong one to ask.
Just tell us your philosophy on it, because I think people will enjoy it.
Just do it.
Just spend it anyway.
Credit cards. No, I got into really bad credit card problem. Like, not really bad, kind of bad. But
it depends. Sometimes you meet someone and they're like, "Oh, I got out of 250,000." You're like, "Mine's not so bad."
Yeah, I got out of credit card debt recently, thank God. But like, I'm not gonna not do the thing, you know?
Yeah.
I got laid off from my job, and I'm the first. Like, someone was like, "You're the first person I've ever heard get laid off, and then buy a brand new couch immediately and book a trip to Japan." And I'm like, what else am I supposed to do? I just got laid off. You know?
So your budget for joy is just spend it on the joy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spend it on the joy.
Totally. Buy the thing. Do it. Figure it out later. It's not responsible. I understand that, but I am an Aquarius. So I am trying to get better at budgeting and like having fun within the means. And I also think you can have a lot of fun for free.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like I'm having more fun when I don't spend money. I was shopping this morning.
Let's see. Me, I'm kind of similar in a way. As the future as a concept sort of becomes less real and more nebulous, where I'm sort of like,
I'm not saving. There's no
stop the process. There's no saving for joy.
There's no like retirement. It's
like, what are we doing? Cosplaying like the 1990s?
Yeah,
let's get over it.
I don't know what comic it is. They say my retirement plan is dying. Anyway.
Wait, should I give you another? I also spend it.
Yeah.
I spend it. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. I don't know what else there is. I'll try my best, but look, man. Wells Fargo and Chase Bank.
I can't wait to get a new credit card.
They got no boundaries. Okay. Do you believe, now this is a good one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe, and I have an answer. Do you believe, light went out.
Okay.
Do you?
If you say do you believe, one more time.
Do you believe in the struggling artist trope and lifestyle? Or do people need to just shut up and get a 9-to-5?
What? Who wrote this?
Someone named.
Okay. Well, I don't need to know their name.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
But like, I don't understand the question.
I think it's like, the trope of like being a struggling artist. Like,
we need artists, and I don't think artists should have to go 9-to-5.
Do you think they should have to struggle?
I think struggling's a part of it. Maybe like the art. I think struggling makes art amazing sometimes. Like I'm going to speak, like a lot of comedians will make it, and then you start to lose touch with the reality. Your life isn't like everybody else's. So the struggle is what makes you relatable. And I think there's a lot of like, we're not all rich. Like,
yeah,
you need artists to be relatable.
Okay. So
I think the journey is very important, and that's going to come from struggling to succeeding and the whole range.
Got it. Okay. I like it. My answers from you aren't so different on this. And I'm like, oh, is that why we found each other? Our money and lifestyle answers are kind of similar? Because I'm not. I agree. I feel like.
Which is shocking.
Shocking.
Yeah, shocking.
Shocking.
In practice, I think we're a little different.
Just a smidge.
A smidge.
Okay, here's a great one. Oh, this isn't in the theme, though. Is it okay? I'm earth signing out all over the place.
They're random questions, so we can just...
My brain is like, why am I in the right category?
I don't even need them in a category.
Okay. I really want to know, like, what your hot take is on this one.
Okay.
Is it okay to date a friend's ex?
No.
Never?
Not unless they've given you approval.
What if it's nuanced?
There's no nuance. You ask for permission, they say no, it's a no.
That's very respectful, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that that's a hot take. I think that's...
Well, I mean, I think like for lesbians, it happens a lot though. And like women love women
and they
communities.
ruin their friendship. Like That it is up to the friendship.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to forfeit your friendship, if your friend's like, do not date my ex. Like, I have said that to a couple friends where I'm like, this is like the one ex you guys cannot date.
Mm-hmm.
If you see this person, yell at them. Don't date them. And if any of them were to, that friendship would be over. So,
Dan?
and then there's another ex where I'm like, go for it.
Okay, so there's some where it's,
Yeah.
but you got to ask, you got to check in.
Because it's like, is your friend okay?
Yeah.
That should be more important to you in that moment than the chance of that relationship working out.
Yeah, I'm so up on what's going on with my friends at all times and what's going on in their personal lives at all times, working on it.
Yeah.
That, like, I can't even imagine dating one of their exes because I know.
That's because when they break up, you are also breaking up with them.
Exactly. I'm on the journey. I'm right there with them. I'm like, okay, that's over.
Yeah.
Like, there's not one part of me that's ever been like,
now that they're a veil.
yeah, no, never.
There was a friend in college, when an ex and I broke up. The friend did not reach out to me, reached out to my ex and took them out for coffee.
Oof.
And that friendship was immediately over.
Yeah.
And they're like, I just wanted to check in on them. I'm like, first of all, in what worlds could you bag my ex? You're not me, bitch. Like, good luck. He hates you. He only went to coffee to get more information about me. Anyway.
Whoa. Okay. What is the pettiest reason you've ever stopped talking to someone?
The pettiest reason?
Yeah, I don't feel like you do that.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not petty.
Yeah, okay, next. I'm the same. What's your go-to karaoke song?
None. I don't have one. I don't karaoke.
God, you're so serious right now. It's like throwing me off.
I'm like, I feel like this is a test.
It's not a test.
What's your karaoke song?
Mine?
Yeah.
How much time you got?
Just one song.
Oh, okay. I do
It's hot in here.
You Ought to Know, Alanis Morissette.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be Alanis Morissette.
There's a couple of surprising ones, though.
Okay, so I do have I said one. There's a karaoke song I actually do have, and it's like Rain on Your Wedding Day.
Oh, Alanis Morissette.
Yeah, it's also that, because I can talk it.
Isn't it ironic?
Yeah,
Don't
ironic.
you think?
Because I can talk through it and make jokes.
And yeah, I really do think.
Yeah, it's like Rain on Your Wedding Day. What?
Oh, I see. It kind of fits your voice, too. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if do you have this? I don't know. Do
what?
I?
Shingles?
How do you deal with internalized shame from growing up queer? That's kind of a deep one.
It was a long process. I don't know how to answer that. That's crazy.
That's a crazy deep question, huh?
How do you're internalized?
I actually
shame?
have internalized heterophobia, where I judge myself if I am interested in a man, and I have to work through that.
I judge you when you do that too.
That's probably comes from you partially, because I think having to like come out twice. Sometimes I'm in a room and I'm like, a lot of you fuckers haven't come out twice, and it really shows. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Once was enough for me. Yeah. I'm Gucci on that. I used to have a lot of shame when I was in the closet, and I would I started dating a guy, blah, blah, blah. And it was like so shameful. And I think it's taking me like years. Even then I came out of the closet, it still felt like all this shame because of religion. And I think, I don't even know. It's just, it's therapy, etc.
Nuanced question. Yeah, I didn't feel that way. I didn't have the internalized shame. I do have it, and did have to work through the fact that I couldn't just, I could have just gone forth with what I had declared and been like, I'm a diehard lesbian, but that wouldn't have been really authentic to my experience. But I still struggle with that, and I hate that, to be honest. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, it's whatever. At a certain point, you're like, all right, this is me. I don't know what's going to happen. Why do I have to tell all you people?
I don't know.
And that's unqueer. This is like my favorite question. Okay.
Okay. How are we going to leave off your favorite question?
Well, I don't even know. Okay. What is something you wish you could have told yourself in your 20s?
God, my 20s are a mess.
Like, what's something you wish you could have known then?
It's going to, I don't want to have one of those answers where, I had to learn all those lessons, blah, blah, blah. But
let's pretend like you already said that.
Because I would be get sober, girl. But I already kind of knew that, and I still wasn't doing it. God, that's tough.
It's a tough one.
I would literally be like, just spend more time with your dad.
Oh, God.
That's probably mentioned.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, mine's like, I was like thinking about it and I was like, I would have told myself, you do not have to define yourself so hard to all of these different things. Like, I thought like labels made me that, right? Like, I am a good friend. I am a lesbian. and it's like, let's maybe chill out for a sec and just kind of be without doing all of this like categorizing, labeling. I am this, I'm that. It's like, maybe just see what happens, maybe vibe out a little bit. Mid-20s Jenna.
Vibe out.
But she couldn't. She needed a plan.
Same.
So that's that, I guess.
Okay, one question from that we like got recently that's not in here. Celebrity you think you could pull?
God.
Mine's Shawn Mendes.
That was such a good look to camera.
If you're listening. Can't wait to meet you, Shawn.
I don't know.
He's so my type, except for he's a little too young.
Yeah. I don't know the answer to this for me. I don't know celebrities.
I love that.
I don't know. Everyone? As you said, like, I think I could pull pretty much everyone. Is that crazy?
No.
Not really.
I believe you.
I mean, it just depends what they're in the mood for. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, and if they're crazy, you jump a train. And you hop town.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, everyone's sort of an option.
Love it. Everyone is an option in Jenna's world. I love it. And I'm like, Shawn Mendes. Why, of course. Delulu. If you guys have more questions, pop them in the comment section and we'll do maybe a part 3.
Ooh, something good. Give us something good. Give us something.
Or bad.
Or bad. Yeah, that's true. Don't label it. You've been listening to
Two Broke Gays.